What's up, guys? Today the SE5 trolley design helmet 2023 it's finally here, and so pumped with this. This is a moto helmet, but can be used for downhill application as well, especially those extreme application on downhill. It's better to be a little bit more protected, and moto helmet for sure do the job. But let's check it out. Right. Opening box, it's always coming like in this amazing bag from Trolley. It's pretty sweet, set up to bring the helmet to the races or to the, carrying to the truck. And so there is inside user manual with a couple of bolts, spare bolts, which is always good because they're made in plastic and it's so easy to break it down. It's coming with something very important. This is something that everybody should have underneath the visor of the helmet, and it's your safety information, emergency contact, blood type, stuff like that. Especially blood type is something like nobody or not many riders think about, but it's very important. These are the screw and extra screw and washers. This we have, stickers. And this is the SE5 manual, user manual. All right, a lot of good stuff. Those kind of stuff never read them anyway. But it's good to have. Then another sweet stuff is to have a spare visor. Okay, extra visor as a spare. It's always good, especially with this the same color of the helmet. And here we have the baby. Alright, this is the helmet, and it's very shiny, it's very pretty. This is a new graphic. It not officially a replica, but it remember me a replica of Damon Bradshaw from the 90s when he was battling with Jeremy McGrath. His helmet graphic was pretty much like this one. So I'm old myself, and so kind of old school. I remember watching Damon Bradshaw and Jeremy McGrath with my dad at the dinner table, pretty much. So yeah, I grew up watching those races as well. Besides racing, so I like it. I saw it online, and I'm gonna use it with my enduro bike. And with my moto, so I think it's gonna be pretty sick setup. The weight is not super light. As far as I know, there is a limitation on the DOT certification in the United States. So there's a limit weight for the helmets. It's different in Europe. As far as I know, the other day I just met a guy that works from Aero helmets in Italy, and he was telling me that Europe and the US, they have two different certification for helmets, and so that was the reason why the southern US market, they are forced to have a heavier helmet, a little bit heavier, and stiffer. So it's stiffer. The cell outside, the carbon fiber cell, it needs to be a little bit thicker, so for the same reason stiffer. And so you have all the soft part inside the helmet a little bit thicker as well, and more comfortable compared to another helmet from Europe, for example, where it's going to be thinner external part carbon, and so it's going to be a little bit more flexy, and the inside part a little bit stiffer compared to this. This is something I didn't know, and also the weights range, because last time I bought a Moto helmet like this one was kind of 20 years ago, and I remember it was lighter than this, and I was thinking like 20 years later it's supposed to have better technology and lighter helmet, but instead I see this one is 1350 grams, and so it's not heavy, but I think it's it's heavier than the one I had 20 years ago, so that's the only thing. This is a medium size. For me, I think it's a little bit tight. I used to wear it including small size with the Aero helmets. With Bell, I have a medium, pretty decent. This one is a medium as well, but the helmet is kind of tight, which is good to be, but it's not going anywhere. It's pretty tight, but at the same time very comfortable. Very comfortable, very comfy. You can wear it and keep it on for hours. So stoked with this helmet, pretty much recommended. This is coming with the MIPS technology, same than the mountain bikes that we've been using for years. So I hope I will never find out how it works and if it works, but it's good to have it. It's good to, when it comes to safety, chest protector, helmets, boots. I mean, when it comes to protection, it's never enough, and it's better be overprotected than be wasting yourself against some rock, some big crash. So it's better to be conservative when it comes to safety. Something that I wanted to mention, it's the helmet when it comes brand new on this bag, on the box, it has pretty much 2 pieces of paper between the visor and the helmet to when it's moving the visor, not scratching the helmet. Now already adjusted, but it comes when the box is going to be all pinned down. So I'm going to put a little bit up. This is the way I'm going to wear it. I'm going to use it when I wear it. But so something is very important. I just put 2 clear on both sides, clear stickers, clear decals, so they're gonna help to every time you move the visor, or maybe you crash a little bit, you hit this and it's moving and you're gonna scratch all the helmet. This is gonna avoid to scratch the helmet. This is a tip I suggest, a little suggestion. That's because visor you can always buy a new one, it's pretty cheap, but helmet wasn't scratch, it's kind of, it's scratch already. My only concern about this helmet is, which is also, it's good that it's very vented. There's a lot of holes in this helmet, especially in the upper side that goes straight to the, to the helmet, to your head, which is pretty fresh and nice, especially living in California, in Southern California. It's nice, to have an extra aeration, but at the same time, I'm just thinking like this is gonna be clogged with dust and mud, mostly dust, and it's gonna be, I don't know, I didn't check honestly how hard or easy it is to remove all these parts to clean it, but it seems, I don't know if you're able to see it, there's a lot of holes all over the place. So that's my only concern, that they're gonna be maybe packed with a lot of dust and mud by using it, especially with moto. With downhill, it's pretty much not too big deal, but with moto, especially if somebody in front of you or riding on the dust, this is gonna be something that gives you some extra time on Sunday to clean it. All right, I hope you like the review of this SE5 helmet, carbon version. This edition is called Lightening. I will call it Demon Brusher. I think it's more appropriate. And so I hope you enjoy it. See you next video.